Hey everyone, it's Alex here from Carnivore for Life. Probably most of us have had some involvement or connection with a family member or friend or close associate who's had cancer. I've just come back from a big hospital today with a family member. Obviously, I won't disclose any information, but the diagnosis is bladder cancer, and my family members, shall we say, elderly, diabetic too, and struggling with quite a few different issues. And the diagnosis today, as I say, that the family members got bladder cancer. I was sitting there keeping my mouth shut. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm just an ordinary bloke. But I had to basically bite my lip from the way the staff were speaking to the family member about managing the issue. I brought up diet and it was dismissed out of hand. I couldn't believe it. But again, I was pleased with myself. I didn't say anything negative or derogatory. They basically just said, oh, just carry on whatever you're doing. And the family member's diet is very high in sugar. It's the standard UK crap. All right, I'm getting a bit more sort of aggressive with my language, but yeah, it's absolute rubbish what the person eats. And no matter what I say, the answer I get is I can't be bothered. Now, my answer to that is, and I'm quite brutal sometimes, is but you can be bothered going to the hospital 20 times since May this year with me supporting you. You've got lots of issues, but you can be bothered taking 9 medications a day. You can be bothered struggling around the house. You can be bothered, asking. Obviously, I love the person, from the bottom of my heart, but I do all the chaperoning and help, and I do it because I love the person. But yeah, saying to me that they can't be bothered, it just drives me mad. Absolutely drives me mad. So when I asked about the nutrition and it was dismissed out of hand, that person knew I was really getting a bit sort of like stern about it. And the staff member said, oh, I'll go and get you a diet book. One of our patients has brought our diet book back and you can take it home. They got one diet book. So here's the diet book. Okay, I'll just take that up. Um, I've read most of it and it does talk about recommending the Mediterranean diet. Yeah, so the guidelines are the Mediterranean diet. That's what they recommend for people who have got bladder cancer. Helpful guidelines. I'll just read this quickly. Base your meals on starchy carbohydrates such as bread, pasta, rice, or potatoes, choosing whole grain varieties wherever you can. Eat potatoes and other vegetables with their skin on for more fiber. Eat at least 5 portions of variety of fruit and vegetables every day. Choose some lean protein, lean, which can be meat, fish, eggs, beans, or pulses, and other non-dairy sources such as tofu. Include some dairy, such as cheese and yogurt, which are great sources of protein and calcium. Non-dairy sources include almonds and seeds. Almonds. Have only a small amount of foods high in fat and sugar, or eat them less often. Well, that contradicts the first line, which talks about starchy carbohydrates and the connection with sugar when it's obviously the body is dealing with these things. Blows my mind, guys. And on the other side, they show you a food pie chart. The two largest, well, probably two-thirds, but more than two-thirds of the pie chart are starchy carbohydrates and fruit and vegetables. Maybe 10% dairy and dairy alternatives, and about 15% lean protein, about 2% healthy fats. I don't know if you can see that. The healthy fats are olive oil and what looks like a tub of margarine to me. It may be a tub of butter, but the butter tubs in the UK have usually got oil added to them as well, plus other maybe preservatives, but it gets me so mad. The leaflet continues to talk about everything in moderation, a balanced diet. I could go on all day about that. A diet high in processed foods and added sugar can decrease the beneficial bacteria in your gut. That's it. A healthy balanced diet, low in processed foods and refined sugars is the best way to keep your gut healthy. Although you may like to talk to your doctor about whether a probiotic supplement would be useful. Does sugar feed cancer? Sugar contains no useful nutrients, hallelujah, apart from energy, very, very short term energy, and we can get all the energy we need from healthier sources. Okay. Along with gluten and too much dairy, it can also contribute to bloating, weight gain, and constipation. Yet, in the stuff I quoted before was all about you've got to be carbohydrate heavy in your diet. No mention of fatty meats, no mention of fats. Avoid fats and go for lean proteins. So, guys, I know it's controversial, but 17 months down the line now, nearly 18 months, all my benefits are documented. I'm really stuck in the middle here. I've got a family member who is getting support from me. Will not listen to me in terms of what I certainly know is the right way to do the proper human diet, but I've got the challenge of supporting a family member, but not being able to help them. The person's diabetic too. It's not obviously diabetic one. It's all based on their diet and their lifestyle, and there's nothing I can do about that. But I will obviously support them for as long as I can. Well, forever. But all I can do really is maybe just do a couple of nudges about reminding that person about all my benefits. One of the comments I got from the person recently was, "Oh, you don't look as if you've lost any weight." So I showed them photographs from when I was in my late 50s, pre-lockdown, and showed them obviously some of my videos, and the jaw dropped and went, "Oh yeah." And it's all about familiarity. They've seen me all the time, and they don't see obviously the gradual improvements in my appearance, which I've always said is not my number one focus on this YouTube channel. It's all about the mental benefits I've had, my physical benefits, and obviously the weight loss, which is now 44 pounds. So it's 3 stone and 2 pounds. I'm 159 pounds today. And that weight loss has basically fed into all the other benefits I've had. So guys, I'm on a rant today, a big rant. I'm going to read the rest of this book. It's winding me up, but I'll say, as I said at the beginning, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just an ordinary working bloke. Hopefully I've got a lot of common sense, and I know what I'm doing in my heart is the right thing. Especially I want to relate to people over 50 who are following the carnivore diet. Guys, stick with it, do your research, and keep documenting what you're doing. Obviously speak to your doctor, get all your bloods done and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing mine soon, but yeah, guys, just stick with it. It makes sense. So wherever you are, have a great day, and it's Alex signing off. Take care.